Good morning, everybody. It's Crafty Jackie here, and I welcome you to my channel. Welcome back if you're been somebody who's watched me before. I know on my new channel I don't have many people looking, but on my old channel I did, and I just want to welcome you to my new channel, and please subscribe and share my channel because it's the same me, just a different channel name. And I have a large haul of stuff from different places to show you. I have been crafting a lot for this craft fair we're having at our church in November, and I've been doing all kinds of things like busted canvases, and I've been doing some junk journals, and those are time consuming, and I will show you how to do that. I wanted to get this out of the way, and tomorrow I have to go to the doctor, but I was thinking of Thursday, I will do a video showing a couple of projects for you guys. So anyway, let's get started. I'm happy to see you. And I'm going to be bobbing around. I am so sorry, but I got so much crap. It's all over the place here. So just bear with me. Okay. Goodness sakes. The first stuff I believe I got. Was from a church resale, rummage sale. And I got a lot of stuff. Some of it looks quite rough, but it'll look better when I get done with it. I got this to make a fall wreath. This looks terrible, but I like the fact that this was covered already, so I can do my work. You know, it's fall colors, and I can do my work on top of it. So it's a pretty good size wreath. And I got this little angel ornament, and I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to make some and sell it. What's so cute about it is made out of, it's just two pieces. It's made out of an old quilt. I'm not sure what this little pin is. I haven't looked at. I should look at it with my magnifying glass. It's some kind of a little cross pin for something. I don't know. Anyway, I thought they were real cute. I'll probably do them a little bit different, but I thought they were very cute. I got this little chair, which I think is absolutely adorable. I think it would look cute with a little Santa doll or something on. I got a lot of Santa dolls. The seat hasn't been refinished, but the rest of it's been painted. And now they had this on it. Why, I don't know. It looked pretty gross. So I will be probably painting this seat. I'm not sure, but I will fix it up a little bit. So I got that weird ribbon. I got this thing, and I was real excited because I don't know who makes them, but I've seen them before. Let me see if it says on the bottom. No, but it says it's a Wonder Cup, and it measures. Let's see. I can't get it to move now. But it measures, like, say if you need 1 cup, it goes all the way to a cup. If you need so many ounces, or I think it even shows spoons, you know, teaspoons and stuff. And you just pull it to where you need it, and then you put that amount in, and then you just push it in. I thought that was pretty cool. I've always wanted one, and I thought that was really neat. I got this. It's very organic looking. Organic is very in now, in case you didn't know. And I thought it would be very cute with a bunch of pumpkins. I collect pumpkins. I collect everything. And I thought it would be neat to have a bunch of pumpkins in here somewhere, someplace. I did buy a few things for myself. Not a lot, though. Okay, I'm stuck here. Hold on, guys. I got a bunch of picks, which I was thrilled about because they were only $1/4 a piece, and when you're crafting, every little bit helps. I got ones like this with the sugared fruit on them. They got pears, and then there's pine cones and beads. And then I got this type that has, they're all glittery, and they have the little red berries on them. So I got 4 of the kind with the sugared fruit, and I got 2 of the other kind, and I'm gonna put them there. And then I got this, which apparently came from a florist. It had a, yeah, it's a flower thing. It has a liner in it, but I don't think I will use it. Well, I don't know. I'm not sure what I'll do with it yet. But I thought that was real cool. Okay. I got this, which I was kind of disappointed when I opened it because the batteries have leaked. I'm going to have to take them out and clean it and see if it will work. But it's from 1989. It came from House of Lloyd, and it is a little girl wishing upon a star, and there's her little, I think it's a doll. No, it's her doggy and her teddy bear and stuff. They're all saying their prayers by the bed. And I think it plays, oh, I hate, okay. Oh wait, you have to do something to make it go. No. Anyway, it has, you put batteries in it and the light shines through the little thing. It was working before. I don't know why it isn't working now. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to put it in a, like a shadow box or something. There you go. I thought it was absolutely precious. I really did. You know what? I'm going to wrap this back up. Well, we'll probably hear it going for a little bit. I'm sorry about that. At least it's a nice song. I got 2. It's hard to find frames in shapes that you like. And I got 2 that are oval. This one like this. And unfortunately it's plastic, so is this one, but it's really cool. It's real ornate. So those are real pretty. That one would look good with something in it for Halloween. And then unfortunately I had to get this big basket to carry half my stuff around. I was dropping stuff left and right. Well, I didn't mind getting it after I looked at it because it still had the tag on it. It was, I don't know where they bought it. I don't know where it came from. I can't tell. But it was $24.99 new. That's the price tag on it. I paid $5 for it. So, and I use these at Christmas time to put my gifts in, to take them wherever I'm taking them. So I thought that was kind of cool. Let me see if I can get this stuff out of the way and you all can talk amongst yourselves while I'm getting this out of the way, so I'll have room for other stuff. I've really been, I've been like in this crafting tizzy, plus doing other things. I mean, it's not like I'm just sitting here crafting day in and day out, but it is so relaxing. It really is relaxing to craft, and I do love that. I was having a heck of a time. I went to a sale the other day at somebody's house, and they had the most gorgeous glasswork and stuff. And I said, how did you acquire all this? And they said that they had two uncles that lived together, and they had passed away, and they were big collectors. They had all kinds of black tiara glass. They had, okay, we've heard enough. All kinds of crystal. And I did get, and I forgot to bring it in here, but it's one of those trinket boxes. It's flashed like that reddish gold color, and it's got a swan on top. And I thought, I've always wanted one of them, and I thought, I said, how much is this? They didn't have a price on anything. And they said $3. And I said, oh, okay. So I looked it up on eBay, and they're selling for $20 on eBay or better. And I thought, well, that wasn't a bad deal then, because, you know, I mean, I wouldn't have cared. I knew it was worth more than $3, but I just wanted to have it because I've always wanted one. All right. That's like the story of my life. It's slow to start, and then it won't shut up. Okay. All right. We got this here nonsense out of the way. There was a lady there. I kept calling her a pusher. There was a big, like a flat tote that was full of, it had all kind of junk in it. Ribbon and counted cross stitch kit, and, all kinds of stuff. So I finally said, okay, I would take it. There's other stuff that I threw in there on top of that. But she said, you can have it all for $10. I don't even know if I did pay that much, because we bought a fresh loaf of white bread, which was delicious, and it was $6, and a pumpkin dump cake that was $5. I only paid $33 for everything. So I think they gave me a big deal. They cut me a deal. I'm not sure, but it was my friend's church. Excuse me a moment, guys. But it seems like I got a deal. Okay, this is something else. It's very hard to walk around in here because there's a lot of junk, so I gotta be careful. We have a place. I live in an area where we never had much stores or anything, but now they're building up like crazy. And we're gonna get a Target store. We have a Walmart. We have Meijer. What else do we have? And then we used to have a Big Lots. Well, they closed it. Now it's going to be a Ollie's. They're building a brand new, I want to say it's BJ's, which is kind of like Costco and those kind of stores. They're building, what else? I mean, it's just unreal. The building they're doing, not only that's in Portage, but in Valparaiso, Indiana, which is not that far from there. Same thing. I mean, every nook and cranny is something. And they have got the most cool restaurants. I mean, it's like, it's a college town, but well, if you want to find an interesting place, you go there. That's where my son-in-law, ex-son-in-law, is his restaurant, and the one that my grandson cooks at, chefs at, and it's just unbelievable what all they're doing here. Anyway, I'll keep babbling here. It looks pretty bad. But I have taken things like this before and made them into something much nicer. So I have plans for that. And then I have this tote here, which I put other stuff in it too, so I wouldn't have so much. I got this, which I think is very cute. This I'm keeping for myself. I can't copy it. I have no way to, I don't have the clue to how to do it. I got these, I want to say greenery, but they're brown. I guess they would be good in fall arrangements. I'm not sure why they're brown, but I thought they were kind of cool. I have this entire bag full of, I organized it all, is full of ribbon. Not that I needed any ribbon, because Lord knows I've got a lot of ribbon. I've got a lot of flowers. I've got a lot of. But a lot of it's Christmas. And I use this kind of ribbon also on my Christmas presents. So I'll just have to make sure I'm really wrapping a lot this year. And there actually is Christmas ribbon, 2 rolls of it, which I don't usually use too much. There's a roll of Deco Poly Mesh, and it's 10 inches by 10 yards. I don't know if this is what they make I know they use this kind of stuff to make wreaths, but I don't know if this is what this was used for or not. I can't tell. Looks like they made big bows out of it. So anyway, I've got that. I don't usually make mesh wreaths. I don't like them, but I thought, well, you never know. And then I have a couple of crochet threads. There's this one looks like yellow, cream color maybe, and this one's got gold running through it. They were only $1/4 each. Well, this was on everything for $10. Like I said, I don't think I paid $10. There's a crochet hook here. And there's some embroidery floss that came out of a set. There's a couple of stray flowers. There's this crochet hook, and then there's this little case that's full of crochet hooks. And I have a bunch already. These are all little ones, like you would make lace and stuff with, and doilies. I have all my mom's stuff too, so I've got plenty if I ever want to. This is ribbon. I thought this was really pretty. That's kind of stuff I actually put on my Christmas tree and stuff. This is a roll of, it says ribbon. It is, what do you call it? Tulle ribbon, and it's in gold. So a lot of this stuff, I can use in the fall here. This was kind of funny. It was 75 cents. It's a cutting board from the Dollar Tree, and somebody's did wood burning on it. And it's funny because my granddaughter does a lot of stuff with bees. So I don't know if she's got too much bee stuff or not. I might just cover over it and make something else. But it is bees. It's bees. I got this counted cross stitch kit, and then there's several like counted cross stitch frames that I'm not using them for that though. I'll use them for other things. I'm not going to use them for. And this one here is really neat. It's got the counted cross stitch whatever you call that stuff in it. But it's got a brown velvet frame and then this lace on it. I thought that would be something real pretty to do something with. There was a little bit of fabric in there. I didn't need that either. And there was a whole bunch. She kept going, there's a whole bunch of fabric. There's a whole bunch. I said, no, I don't really need it. I got a bunch. Here's a couple more frames. And then there was a little bit of felt. And it's the heavier kind. I have a lot of felt, but it's the thin kind. So I'm sure I can use that. And then in here is, I also got, and I'm not sure where I put it, a huge piece of fabric, black, it's like a blackish gray, that I got to cover our trunk for when we do trunk or treat. Because I'll put that as my backdrop, and then I do all kinds of cool things. I don't know, I just do witch things and whatnot. There's a lot of this kind of, trim in here, and this is excellent for putting on ornaments and stuff like that. So this I don't have, and I was real excited to see this. I have nothing like this. So every once in a while you do get stuff you don't have. It's kind of, and it came in a bowl. It has a burnt spot on it, but I don't know. Well, eventually I'll get it on here, and then I'll get the whole thing closed up. Okay, I'll get all this jazz back in here. Yeah, I tried to compact it somewhat because, like I said, I got so much crap in here I can't even move. So that was that. Well, I would show you the bread and the cake, but we already ate them. I'll tell you what was weird. I made eggs, scrambled eggs, and I took the bread and I made toast. I had to toast it twice. That thick bread, I mean, I didn't cut it real thick, but that dense bread, it's hard to toast. But I did. All right, I'm going back. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, this thing's kind of sloppy, but I'll show you anyway. Ah, there's the material. Oh well. Oh, there's more stuff. Oh, jeez. Please excuse my sniffling. It is allergy season here, and I'll tell you, everybody's runny nosing and sniffling. And okay, these are going to flop all over. My friend was going, oh, they have stencils. They're actually transfers. And they were only like 50 cents. Well, let me tell you, transfers are not cheap. So I was more than excited. That one was 50 cents. This is $1. And then there's these huge ones. I don't know how much I paid for these. But there's several, $4. There's several different ones, and they're all big flowers. So if you wanted to use these like on your wall or furniture, or you can cut pieces off and use it that way. Come on, guys. I got this one, which is like a whole scenario of stuff. It was $1, and it's a basket, and then there's, I don't know what all is in it, flowers to put in the basket, and there's 2 cardinals. So I'm sure you can do that on your wall. And then I got this one, which it went on, it looks like it's a shelf in the back. And then there's the flowers. So I thought that was very cool. And this one was, what'd I say, $1? $3. I'm not sure where they got the, I don't know where they came up with their prices at, but whatever. It worked for me. All right, now let me see if I can get all this stuff stuff back. In fact, I'm not even going to take it over there. I'm going to put them right here. And well, I'm working up a thirst, you guys. All right, this is the last of the stuff from that church. There is, I collect golden books, but if it's especially something that's, this was a Disney one, Darby O'Gill, and I know it's old. So I got it. I got this book. Our church has a knitting group that makes like lap afghans for people who are sick or in the nursing home or whatever. And I don't know how to knit. So I got this book. It says, I Can't Believe I'm Knitting. And it teaches you how to knit. So I thought I would look at it and watch YouTube. I have knitting needles as well. And I thought I would just figure it out. And I would surprise them and go there and be knitting. This fabric I was talking about was $2. So after I buy it, my friend goes, I always just buy a one of those plastic tablecloths in black. And I said, I never thought of that. I said, that's why you get the big bucks and not me. And these were all $0.25. And they're, I mean, wood is, you know, it's hard to come by. I will definitely, and they've got a hole in them already, which is good. They're not, I don't like them, but I will repaint them into other things. And there's this one. This one's much longer. Somebody had a bunch of scrap wood and went to town. And there's this one. Okay. Now, another thing I was going to tell you is we have in Portage now a thing called bargain bins. And they restock on Thursday, I believe. They closed on Thursday. On Wednesday. And they opened back up on Thursday. Something like that. When they, the first day that they're open, everything is $12. Now, I got lucky. I got a big rug for my deck. I got a real pretty rug for, I put it in my kitchen, but it really looks more like you put it in your living room or something. I got a brand new percolator. A lot of this stuff is coming from Amazon and stuff like that. And those were all $12. I got all their books are $5 for $1. One of the things I'm going to be doing is called Mystery Date with a Book. I'm gonna have that at the sale. And I bought a bunch of books off of Whatnot, and then I got a few at the Goodwill. But I found a few books that I'm going to use for the books, the Whatnot, or the whatever books. They're all here. I got them in a basket. I'm not going to pull them out, but I was going to show you. One of the things I bought was an Ethiopian Bible. I've been hearing all about this Ethiopian Bible, and I got it for 20 cents. This I bought from one of the people on, I think it was Whatnot. It's a Stephen King, a new Stephen King newer one called Fairy Tale. I've never read that. I got this. I've never read, and it says it's a readable modern day version of John Bunyan's Pilgrim's Progress. I've never read that, so I said, oh, I'll get that, 20 cents. I got this, American 250th Anniversary, A Complete Journey Through 250 Years of History, Freedom, Conflict, and National Growth. I thought that was real cool just to have it because of, the anniversary of our country. Got those. Okay. And now, for the finale, I'm going to show you. I'm not showing you everything, because some things were screwed. I put them away. But I will show you, I think I'll show you the things I bought. Mainly what I'm going to craft with. Okay. I am so sorry. I hate to I really hate to keep hopping up and you seeing me moving all around, but I don't know what to do about it. I bought this for a cover for one of my junk journals. I thought it was real pretty, and I'm trying to do it for like the 50s and 60s, kind of like, I want it like kind of psychedelic. Nobody thinks it's psychedelic. I don't know. I came from that era. I think it looks pretty psychedelic to me. But nobody wants it. I found this at Dollar Tree. I've never seen one. It's a plant cloche. And it has holes that, you can open it up. You could use it like for like an terrarium or whatever. But I'm going to use it for a cloche. I'm going to make a cloche and put I'll probably do a haunted house. That's probably going to be one of the things I'm going to do for you guys. Jeez. Oh, don't fall. Oh. See, I said don't fall. And I knocked something over anyway. Okay. With any luck, it didn't break. So, I got these. Everybody else buys the Hawaiian skirts, and then they have all this long, but you use this like to make, say, for scarecrows and stuff. And I thought this was much nicer because it was in small pieces. So I got that. And this, I think I only paid $1.50 for it. I'm not sure. The sign for everything else in that area was $1.50. But it's a 6-foot garland made out of rags, and I thought this would make an excellent what do you call it, wreath. I was going to wrap it around and make it for my daughter for her birthday. She just had her birthday, and it's hard to buy, adults things sometimes. It's easier at Christmas time. They had all different colors of trees. They had purple and green, and I just got a black one. I got these fairy garden, so they say. One of them is, what has he got in his hand? It looks like a skateboard. A little skeleton guy sitting, and looks like he's got a skateboard. And then a little tree with ghosts out of it. Excuse me. I got this for Ron as a joke for his birthday. He likes to do those word search. And he does color sometimes. I just thought this was hilarious. I know he's going to laugh his butt off for that. And I got these picks, little pumpkin picks, to put in flower arrangement, all kind of stuff. I got this for junk journals. Time for School, Charlie Brown, and it's for probably the 60s, 50s, 60s one, because that's when That's when he got popular. Yeah. Anywho. Let me see what I got here if I didn't break it. I got... Ooh. This is a black candle, you know, a battery candle. And I'm trying to get the sleeve off to show you. It's real cool, actually. And I like theirs because they always have wax on them. I don't know, they seem more like a real candle. And it's got the drips on it like that. I thought that was real cool. So I got that. Okay, stay. How about stay? And then I got, oh, this was a stick I found in the driveway. I'm a little weird. This was a candle. It said it was a bleeding taper candle. So what I think it is one of those, it's black. I think, you know, you put it in something like we always used to use candy bottles when I was young. And you light it, and I think it'll drip down and it's going to be red. I think. I hope so. I'm all excited about using this thing. I'm really into that kind of... I said, I'm really into hippie stuff. Ron says, were you a hippie? I said, no, not really. I said, I was a pseudo hippie. I dressed like one and everything, but I said I didn't do drugs. Or he said, did you do... Make Love Not War? I said, no, I didn't do that either. I didn't. I got some dark. I couldn't find any black ones, but I thought these were okay. Different things to use, like greenery. These have crystals in them. And I got this one, which is like the eucalyptus in a dark brown. And then I got this one, which has glitter, and it's a orange glitter on it, black with orange glitter. Oh, don't call that. This I got for the bottom of the cloche. I'm gonna have to paint it and everything, but the top fits. I've checked it before I bought it. It fits perfectly on top of this plate. So I thought that would work out really well. I got two different bow things for to use on top of junk journals. This one, they'll both go really good on my them colors. That color of that one I just bought up. I don't know exactly how I'll do it yet, but I got that. I like the old primitive looking I chipped it. Anyway, I got this cat because I like the primitive animals, and I'm going to put it with my other ones. I got a bunch of them several years in a row at Walmart, and I didn't get any last year. I got some tags to use for various things. And then they had three different ones. There was an orange bottle too, and it said pumpkin spice. I don't like that. But this purple one says Witch's Brew, and it's got a little black skeleton head. And I make them also. I've got some that I've made. And then this one says Arsenic Potion, and it's like this. And Lord have mercy, I have lost room. Excuse me. And last but not least, there's some, I looked everywhere, dry erase markers. because I have a dry erase board attached to my bookcase, and I'm keeping track of how many of everything I've made, so I know, where I'm lacking, where I need to make stuff. And this next few days, I think I'm going to work on the mystery with a book things, and so I'll clear off this table. There's a table behind me, and I'll do them at that table. And so that, I do believe, is all I have gotten. I do want to show you this is, I made a little junk journal. I made big ones too, but this is a little one, and they were little things that they had at Dollar Tree one time, a long time ago, and you can do like cross stitch and stuff on these covers. They have holes. I just put some X's at the bottom, and then you decorate the pages. I have, this one has a bookmark in it, and this one has a little pocket which has the thread and a needle for them to whatever, decorate the cover. I think you can do no, back covers you can't. And then there's some blank pages. They can do whatever they want. They can journal, they can draw, they can make collages on these pages, whatever they want to do. I just covered this one like this so they could do whatever. I have this one like this. And then every so often I put lace on the edge. This one is like a little pocket, and it's got things stuck in the pockets. The little ones were a little more, in a way, more challenging because, I don't know. But there's less pages, so that was kind of, that's a little, just paper that you can write notes on. This one is some little letters in it. I think my daughter called those alligator pockets. I don't know. This one is like this. This one is a little pocket, and it has a couple of bookmarks in it. And that's it. Then I put a pocket on the back with some little doily pieces. So I mean, it's a small one, and so it didn't take that long. The other ones are bigger. They're quite a bit bigger. The next one I'm gonna make is gonna be big too. So anyway, I'm so glad that you stopped by to see me, and I hope that you will join me Thursday when I have a couple of projects. I'll do as many as I can, and what I do is I'll try to get stuff, ready ahead of time, so you don't have to sit and watch me do everything. But it's just to give you ideas. You can make stuff exactly how I do it, or you can do, as one YouTuber says, make it your own. You can do it however you want it. But anyway, I am glad that you stopped by. Make sure you give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel so that, YouTube's always looking that people are watching me. And please share my videos so that, I'll get some more people to watch me. and I'd like you to join my group. So that's why I would like you to subscribe. So I hope you have a good day. I know it's been hotter than blazes everywhere. It's going to be in the 80s here today. Not too bad, but you know, it's been in the 90s many days. So you take care. I love you a lot, and I'll see you soon. Bye.